Yo, what's up YouTube? This is Russo from C Manga and welcome to my review of Area D Chapter 57, Eclipse Prison 1. So, you know what, basically, shit, it's all gone to hell, basically, with Kaido being dead, the Ubermerch Union basically just began to take over everywhere. They're basically the area's just basically just descending into anarchy. It's a bit crazy, the only two types of people that now remain are, those who side with the Ubermerch and obviously those who oppose them. So, Kaito's group is pretty much stuck right in the middle of all that crap. They've basically obviously got to navigate their way through all this chaos, try and get to the professor so they can learn, so they can just get a lead on Eclipse and obviously save everyone. So yeah, this chapter here is probably the most comedic I've ever seen Area D get, since I started since the beginning. I don't ever remember there being any kind of comedic moments like this. It's a bit different, but you know what, it was still alright. So yeah, anyway, while the team obviously trying to make their way through all the chaos and everything, they run into an old friend, the Nutcracker. This guy, if you don't remember him, he was a guy who kind of looked like a fat, short, Rock Lee. He had a kind of fat, short, Rock Lee look, and anything he touched turns into a bomb. So yeah, the guy basically is there fishing for a promotion with the Ubermerch. He figures obviously if he gets in good with them, they can make him a leader of something, which is fat chance. When has anything like that ever happened? Anyone who ever sides with the bad guys of anything, they always think, oh yeah, this is going to be good, I'm going to get a promotion, I'm going to get something good out of it. But no, it always ends up bad. They either end up getting taken out by the good guys, or the bad guys just go, oh yeah, thanks for that, and then kill them anyway, So it never works out. It never ever does. So anyway, comedy here the comedy in this part here comes with their faces, Kaito and the group's faces as they're running away. It's they just have these kind of crazy looking faces, like something out of a gag manga or a shonen manga. It's just silly. It just didn't really kind of fit right, but at the same time, art style on it was still pretty good. I was like, wow, okay. But anyway, they kind of find refuge in the alleyway. I think Rio's the one who's come over here, guys, quick, it's safe. Which is kind of weird considering it's what happened to her and everything. But it ended up being the source of Eclipse. That's why I was like, oh, that's why he wasn't using your whole little kind of shadow walk thing, But thanks to that, Nutcracker guy, he couldn't do anything. He's you see the moment of him trying to throw the walnut at them, and then it just drops to the floor like nothing. It's oh, crap. It's if that was an anime thing, you'd end up seeing the little dots come up at the top of the screen once that happens. It's crap. Like I said, something out of a gag banger. This whole chapter is just a bit kind of comedic. So next came more comedy as after next thing, a giant freaking Gatling gun emerges from the floor. It's what the hell? Gets to the Nutcracker guy, and then after the kind of short little exchange, what are you here for? It's oh, you want to know about science? Okay, cool, you can come in. It gives them access to the building, which is home to none other than the professor himself. So yeah, it's pretty quick, the fact that they actually found him so damn quickly, especially you see this how they inadvertently, it's it's an inadverted finding. They were just running away for most of that time. So then there's obviously a lot of rumors speculating about what this guy looks like, because not many people have obviously seen him. They're all thinking oh yeah, he's gonna look horrible. It's some horrible deformed dude. Apparently he's a result of some human experimentation. So they're all expecting to be deformed in some way, shape or form. But to everyone's surprise, he just looks like some small little old man. I was kind of likening him to Master Makarov out of Fairy Tail. If you guys have seen that, I'm not too sure, but yeah, just some short old dude, basically, kind of like Inoiki, kind of not look, but that type of person, that type of thing. So it actually kind of looks more like a demon actually from, oh god, I can't remember what it was, but it looks like a little demon dude. So yeah, back on track. He's just there chilling. He's just chilling, playing his video games. He's playing some strange, I'm not sure what it is exactly, but it kind of reminds me of them games you get in Japan, the whole dating games where you're trying to get onto dates with these with virtual chicks and everything, and he's just there all upset, crying because oh, why can't I get both of these girls? It's oh, maybe you have to choose. So yeah, he seems kind of like a comedy relief type guy, but I know obviously the way Area D is, once he actually gets into it, he's probably going to be super serious, one of them proper super serious, super smart genius types. So yeah, that pretty much ends the chapter right there. Like I said, decent chapter. The comedy, I guess it's a nice little bit of a change. It's different, but at the same time, let's be honest, we can't wait to get back to the battle between Jin and Goz. It's escalated to look mad. Those two look like crazy ass giant chimera beasts, like something out of friggin' Godzilla. So yeah, I want to see how that fight goes on, especially now the Wardens are involved as well. I want to see what plan they have to try and stop these two giant behemoths. So yeah, and then again, I guess it will obviously be interesting to find out a little bit more about Eclipse and what's going on there, and then obviously, hopefully, everyone gets saved pretty soon, and that is what causes the battle between Jin and Goz to end. Who knows? So yeah, that pretty much ends this review, guys. I thought it was a decent chapter, you know, but let me know what you guys thought in the comments below. As usual, if you enjoyed the video, give it a little thumbs up, and don't forget to check out the channel for more content. So I'll catch you soon.